everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us for this very special Facebook Live, where we'll be sharing the results of our 2024 and 2025 sectoral monitoring season. This season marked a very important milestone for us in our conservation program. And today we're very excited to highlight not only the impact on sectorals, but also the people, the partnerships that made this work very possible. We are super excited and very grateful with Citral Inc., who strengthened our monitoring capacity and research assistant training this year. But before we dive into the season results, we want to take a moment to highlight our partners at Citral Inc. and the incredible work they do to support citrus conservation worldwide. Citral Inc. is the largest enclosed citral hospital in the world, based in South Padre Island, Texas, and their mission focuses on protecting citrus through conservation, medical care, research, and education, combining hands-on rescue work with science and public engagement. In 2024, they launched their Global Impact Grant to expand the success of their conservation work beyond South Texas and support critical citral projects around the world. Since then, they have founded initiatives in multiple countries, helping strengthen on-the-ground conservation where it matters the most. Through this partnership, Citral Inc. supported the training of 26 citral research assistants and provided essential monitoring equipment, improving our ability to protect nests, collect data, and respond to conservation challenges in Pacuare. Partnerships like this are the ones that allow conservation science to translate into meaningful real impact, connecting local actions with global citral protection. Let's watch a short video about them.
Hi everyone, I am Dr. Amy Bonca, joining you from Sea Turtle Inc. on South Padre Island, Texas. We are so honored to be a part of this live broadcast as you share the results of your 2025 Sea Turtle Monitoring Program. Our mission here is clear. From South Padre Island to the world, we protect sea turtles through conservation, medical care, applied research, and education. Our shared vision is a world with thriving sea turtle populations. Because sea turtles are highly migratory, protecting them requires global collaboration. The turtles we cherish in the United States rely on safe habitats in countries like Costa Rica. Through our Global Impact Grant program, Sea Turtle Inc. is incredibly proud to partner with Pacuare Reserve. By funding critical initiatives like your dedicated beach patrols, we are able to work together to ensure nesting mothers and their hatchlings are protected across borders. In Texas, our nest protection focuses heavily on the Kemp's Ridley sea turtle, the most critically endangered sea turtle species in the world. Because they uniquely nest during the daytime, our daily operations require immense vigilance. Every summer, our teams actively patrol about 50 miles of beach. When we encounter a nesting mother, we gather critical research data and carefully relocate her eggs to a protected corral. This ensures they can incubate safely, shielded from high tides, predators, and beach traffic. Just like at Pacuare, the backbone of this success is the rigorous training of our research team and our interns. It is inspiring to see both our programs prioritizing hands-on education for the next generation of environmental stewards. You do not have to live near a nesting beach to make a difference for our sea turtles. Doing things like reducing single-use plastics or joining local cleanups can all have a massive impact. While we always welcome visitors to the largest fully enclosed sea turtle hospital in the world, right here on South Padre Island, Texas at Sea Turtle Inc., the best way to join our mission from afar is online. You can engage with us while we will be sharing exciting updates throughout our upcoming Kemp's Ridley nesting season on both Facebook and Instagram. We would love for you to follow along with our journey. Before I sign off, I want to reiterate how deeply impressed we are by the dedication of the Pacuare Reserve staff, volunteers, and supporters. Completing another rigorous monitoring season is a massive achievement and a testament to what happens when passionate people come together for a vital cause. You are making a profound difference for our sea turtles, not just in Costa Rica, but for the entire world. Congratulations on a remarkable 2025 season.
And now we're very excited to welcome Claudio, who will walk us through the highlights of the season. Claudio, please go ahead.
Thank you for being with us today. We want to share good information about the results that we had in 2025 season. We want to thank all the partners that we have, especially Sea Turtle Inc. for this great help that they have done for this season. We want to start saying that EPI is a big organization, and not only normally the people that you see on the field is what is working for this conservation program. There is a lot of people behind the scenes that is actually doing a lot of jobs. So I want to thank to all of you that do a really great job every day to make this program happen in the Pacuare Reserve. We want to thank all the research assistants. As Laura mentioned, we had 26 assistants last season, and all of them were doing a really great job. So we want to thank you for all your time, all your effort, and all the energy that you invest in this conservation program. I want to thank as well the Pacuare Reserve staff, local people that commit to stay and live in the Pacuare Reserve for some of them for some decades, working hard. So we want to thank all the hard work that they do as well. One of the main reasons why we had this 0% of poaching rate in 2025 is because we involve people in this conservation program. It's important to mention that 2025 season, we had more than 700 students that participate in this conservation program. And it's not only them as a teenagers being part of the project, is understanding that they will be taking decisions in the future. And we are pretty sure that if they understand exactly how conservation works and how hard it is to do conservation, in the future, they will be taking the best decisions in terms of conservation in anything related to wildlife. We know that our focus is sea turtles, monkeys, agami herons, and jaguars, but they are ready to take any decisions in terms of conservation. As well, we have trained 26 research assistants, not only for monitoring of sea turtles, but as well for any kind of monitoring. So they are ready to run any project worldwide related with monitoring and conservation. It's important to mention that for this season was the first time that we measure and we collect data about the beach profile. Now we can understand better how the beach is changing every day because we are collecting data every week. So we get to know how the beach is changing. But as well, it's good data for the future to understand how the beach is changing from one season to another season and take the best decisions about when to relocate nests and where to build the hatchery, where we put most of the nests during the whole season. All of the research assistants were collecting data once a week, and now we have numbers. Our goal is to collect this information for many, many years and understand better how the beach and the erosion is causing a big impact to the conservation of sea turtles. And obviously, at the end of this process, mitigate all these problems that we are getting because of erosion and global warming in general. Another threat that we have found for this season is the increasing on the temperature. So we know now that the temperature is increasing on the beach, and we need to mitigate this increasing on the temperature. That's why we use the hatcheries. For the very first time after pandemic, we have another hatchery in the North Station, thanks to the sponsors. But it's important to mention that the temperature in the beach is increasing along the whole beach. Another impact that we can see is the pressure on habitat, not exactly in the Pacuare Reserve, but our sea turtles are laying eggs in other places next to the Pacuare Reserve. So we need to work in partnerships so we can work together and decrease the poaching rate in other places. Well, about this alliance with Sea Turtle Inc., led us to collect more information, led us to have more research assistants that we normally have, and made it possible for us to monitor and protect more nests than we used to do in the past. As well, training local people and people from all over the world is important. As we mentioned, they are ambassadors for the future. They will be taking decisions, and having them with trained with a lot of information on conservation of wildlife is really important for us. Understanding all the impact from the climate change and how this is affecting the conservation of sea turtles is important, because it's the only way for us to actually mitigate all this impact from the global warming that we are feeling every day in the nesting beaches. As well, thanks to this donation, we had more equipment to monitor in a better way all the different stages on this nesting and developing of the eggs process that we do in the Pacuare Reserve. So we want to thank Sea Turtle Inc. for all this great help that they did on 2025 season.
Thank you, Claudio, very, very much for sharing with us all this information on all these takeaways. And we couldn't appreciate you more for being here. And of course, after hearing Claudio, for me, one of the main takeaways is that conservation is powered by people. This year, over 700 students participated in environmental education programs connecting directly with science and with nature. And we also trained, as Claudia shared and as I shared before, 26 research assistants who gained hands-on experience in turtle monitoring, data collection, and conservation leadership. This was all made possible in part through Sea Turtles Inc. support. This human impact is just as important as the biological results. And just to wrap it up, we want to thank again Sea Turtle Inc. for their partnerships and commitment to advancing conservation science and education. This season shows what's possible when research, training, and collaboration comes together. Sea turtles face growing challenges, but with strong partnerships and community engagement, we can continue protecting this incredible species. Thank you all for joining and for being part of our conservation journey. See you next time.